Everyone, NeoBlisseyX here, welcoming you to the NeoBlisseyX versus Saturday Night Spectacular. As you can see on screen now, we are going to be playing Bandai Namco Games' 2015, not 14, so apologies for the mistaken information, game Godzilla. I'm going to be playing God of Destruction mode, where you play as either Godzilla or one of the other monsters in a series of battles where you have to destroy all in your path or defend the city against the evil monsters. I love how when you play as Godzilla, you can choose which breath design you use, normal, spiral, like the Heisei Godzilla, vapor breath, like the original 1954 Godzilla, or ring breath, which is with Minya. I'm a Heisei era guy myself, so I'm going to use spiral breath for this rampage. It's going to be loading in momentarily. 強力な反応、水面下より姿を現します。これがゴジラ。記録に残されているものと同個体かは不明です。ゴジラは何を狙って、まさかジェネレーター。Now, each level is on a difficulty track based on the ease of the difficulty is a matter of who is the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister that is in as we're starting here is I believe a middle of the ground where the disaster level rises at a steady rate. If the disaster level goes beyond 1, increasing levels of resistance will be deployed, new weapons and other things. Now, each level has a bonus objective. For example, this one you have to destroy 8 helicopters. Now, you have to destroy everything in your path. The best way to destroy helicopters when you're Godzilla is to let out an electromagnetic pulse by pressing the R2 button. This electromagnetic pulse destroys all enemies and other items in your vicinity. You can check the amount of things you've destroyed so far by pressing the touchpad to call up the pause menu. As you can see, I've destroyed 3 of the 8 helicopters I need to destroy to get the bonus. Now, at the bottom of the screen, there is a disaster level meter that grows up as more chaos is caused. If it goes all the way to the right, the Prime Minister calls in increasingly powerful resistance. New weapons like laser tanks, new defense units, and even on occasion things like the Super X. Now, Godzilla fans know that the Super X is a flying battleship that was first introduced in 1984's The Return of Godzilla. There was a Super X2 in 1989's Godzilla vs. Violante, and a Super X3 that was introduced in 1995's Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Like I said, the more the disaster meter is filled, the more increasingly powerful resistance you as Godzilla will face. I've achieved the extra bonus because I've destroyed the required number of helicopters. So let's just proceed on to destroy more buildings and stuff. Now, in this mode, in destruction mode, where you play as Godzilla or one of the enemy monsters, there is a certain amount of generators in each area. Like there's one generator right here in the background. You have to destroy to advance to the next level. But the more you destroy prior to destroying the generators, you get more... Now, Godzilla has a number of techniques other than just the basic melee attacks. Pressing the circle button gives you a breath attack. I just got a message on my screen from Captain Gansett, the commander of Shadow Riders, the Star Trek Online fleet I'm a member of. He's just commenting that I'm playing the Godzilla game because I sent him an invitation to watch the live stream if he wanted to. Cap, if you're watching this, I hope I'm doing you proud. Now, I'm trying to get the destruction rate up to 100%. That means I've destroyed everything in the level. All of the military units, the buildings. There's 3 more army tanks over here. Now, the more you destroy, the more you grow because there's a height meter. Currently, Godzilla is at 53.90 meters. I'm still at 96%, so there's got to be something. Oh, there's a crane right there that I haven't destroyed it. Oh! Got too close to the generator's energy shield there. If you're watching this on demand, that video from that message from Cap won't show up on your screen. It'll be blurred like sensors. There, the crane was what I needed to destroy. I'm at 100% destruction, so I'm going to head back to the generator and blow the living hell out of it. Let out a nuclear pulse at those helicopters. Like I said, I'm a Heisei era kind of guy, which is why I chose to use the spiral breath. Because like I said, you can choose standard breath, spiral breath, like the Heisei Godzilla, vapor breath like the original 1954 Godzilla, or smoke rings like Minya from Son of Godzilla. I've destroyed all of the generators in this level, which means I advance to the next level.
Generator の出力はゼロになりました。ゴジラ、上陸時よりも大きくなっています。吸収した純度の高いエネルギーが成長を促進しているのでは。As the G-force
operator is saying, the more Godzilla destroys, the more he grows.
なんてやつ。
Because in the universe of this game, the generators use G energy that is taken from Godzilla's cells. I only played that storyline here all while Now, each level is on a difficulty chain that changes the difficulty based on how you now going back to stage 1 was with let's see, stage 2 is on the easy track. That means that the disaster level will grow slower. Area 3 here is the hard, that is Takasu, who is the hard. Now, as I mentioned, there are 3 prime ministers. Each level has a different prime minister that's in power during this story, and the prime minister you choose for each level makes a difference as to how fast the disaster level goes. For example, Hatagaya in Area 2 is the easy one. That means that the disaster level will rise slower. Area 3 has Takasu, who is the hard Prime Minister. His disaster level will go faster than at the middle level. I'm going to stick with Hatagaya for this level. Now, leadership change. This is Hatagaya. He says that our target is a fellow inhabitant of Earth. Compassion is key. Disaster level rise slow. Now, this level is the Yokohama waterfront from Godzilla vs. Mothra from 1992. Americans from back in the 90s would call this movie Godzilla vs. Mothra, The Battle for Earth. This is known because of the Ferris wheel on the screen here. Now, the bonus condition here is that you have to destroy 10 tanks. So let's I took out all 3 tanks with that electromagnetic pulse, so I'm 3 of 10. Let's start destroying some buildings. Now, starting here, there will be an additional enemy monster for Godzilla to defeat in this level. For example, I saw that Hedorah from Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster is in this level, so you have to beat him. When you beat the enemy monster, you also get what are called evolution factor cells. Now, there is a mode where you grow Godzilla or evolve Godzilla or the other kaiju, unlocking additional abilities. This requires evolution factor cells that you get by defeating enemy monsters in God of Destruction mode. So, you will be notified that the enemy monster is coming in by an announcement from the G-Force operator. I will point that out to you when it comes. So for now, just destroying some buildings to build the destruction rate. Also, if you destroy all the generators in the level before the monster comes in, it won't be summoned and the level will end. Just end. Let's blow this building away with some atomic breath. Oh. Currently, the destruction rate is at 80%. Let's just keep it going. The G-Force operator says that there's another signal coming in, ETA 60 seconds. That's the announcement that the new enemy monster is coming in. Destruction rate's at 95%. Just keep it going until Hedorah comes in. Alright. There's Hedorah. So it's best when the extra monster shows up, to take it out as fast as possible. So let's just focus on Hedorah before I finish destroying everything else. Now, Hedorah, as seen here, this is not the Hedorah from Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster. This is the Millennium Hedorah from 2004's Godzilla Final War. Now the haze around the screen means that the month that Godzilla is at critical health. So it's best, when that haze appears, it's best to back off while you are trying to handle Hedorah, or the enemy monster period. Now I got the evolution factor Hedorah cells for defeating Hedorah. Now I've destroyed 5 of 10 tanks, so...
やはりジェネレーターが目的でしょうね。ジェネレーター出力低下。
Get blasted back because of the energy shield. Now the radar screen shows all of the military units in the area, so I can use it to find the remaining tanks I need to destroy for the bonus.
Zero. 完全に破壊された模様。ゴジラ第4規格に到達。
ここ危険なんじゃ。
Now on the radar, there are blinking purple spots, as you can see here. Those are data places where you can collect data. Just click on. Like I said, there are blinking purple spots on the radar. Those are spots where you can collect data. Just go to the location, and a camera icon will show up below the 4 numbers here. Press the R3 button, then press Options to start the data collection process. Getting close to the last data collection spot. Now that I've collected all the data, I just got to find the remaining tanks I need to destroy. I've destroyed 6 of 10 to get the bonus. There's a cluster of military units by there's 3 tanks by one of the generators. So I'm going to do kill 3 birds with 1 stone and... Boom!
Generator, 出力低下。機能停止。当エリアのジェネレーターは残り1機です。
before I take out that that last generator, I'm going to find that last batch of tanks I need to destroy. I've destroyed 9 of 10, so I just need one more tank to get the bonus. There they are, right on that bridge, right at the edge of the level. There we go, extra bonus achieved. Now, to go get the last generator. Godzilla is now at 58.57 meters.
Godzilla, generator に接近。Generator 出力低下。
Guess I didn't react fast enough.
ゴジラによりジェネレーターは全て破壊されました。当エリア、ゴジラにより壊滅。
飼い犬に手を噛まれた気分だよ。
I took the microphone out so I could talk to someone. I'm my roommate, letting him know that I'm going to be on while I'm doing a full run through of this game mode. The only option for stage 3 here is Prime Minister Hatagaya, who's again the easy one, and the opponent for Area 4 is the larval stage of Mothra. So let's go in.
Godzilla. 進行を開始しました。進行ルートは予想通りです。
ゴジラとて我々地球。
Okay, you gotta destroy 19 tanks here to get the bonus. We're close to a data collection location, so let's destroy all of the buildings in the area. Now there's a stationary gun here, so let's take that out first. Got the first collection for this level. Took out all 3 tanks, so we are 6 of 19. I prefer to use the Japanese audio track because Godzilla is best when it's in Japanese. When you're collecting data, you hear the voice coming from the controller in your PlayStation controller. I'm just making sure that I got the 2 data collection points. Okay, got that taken care of. There's another data collection point over this way. 9 of 19 on the tank. Destruction rate at 43%.
汗で手が滑りやがる。これがゴジラか。
未確認の生体反応を確認。
This is the warning that larval stage monster is coming.
推定到達時間は
30 seconds.
30秒です。統治下機能停止しました。ゴジラジェネレーターに接近。
Destroyed 12 of 19 tanks. Here comes larval stage Mothra.
モスラです。
So let's focus on Mothra, 55 meters. There's a yellow arrow
出力低下。
from that shows where Mothra's coming from. Oh, there it is. There it is. Kind of snuck up behind me because of the dust and debris from the destruction I've been making. Let's try to find her again. There she is.
第7部隊攻撃を開始してください。
地味な仕事だね。
生体反応低下。
Blasting me with your web, eh, Mothra? Got evolution tester Mothra larva cells. So let's get back to destroying some buildings.
敵を倒したゴジラはやはり狙いをジェネレーターに移すのでしょうか。
Destruction rate 76%.
ゴジラジェネレーターに接近。
Okay, I've destroyed 18 of the 19 tanks. Come on. Whoops! Didn't realize I was that close to the generator.
ジェネレーター出力低下。
Let's get the hell back from that energy field.
Generator 出力ゼロ。完全に破壊された模様。
Destruction level 78%. Oh, there's a tank.
ゴジラ大極角に到達。
Got the bonus for just clearing the bonus condition. So, destruction at 80%.
機能停
The
止しま
guns
した。
are destroyed. Destruction level 82%. 92%. 94%. 96%. 98%. Gotta find that loud. Oh, there's another crane. There we go. Destruction at 100%. Over here. Destroy this generator.
ジェネレーター機能停止。当エリアのジェネレーターは残り1機です。
Disaster now up at 55.20 meters. Oh. Destroy that battleship for extra measure. Didn't react fast enough, I guess. Generator destroyed. Level cleared.
Godzillaはなおも健在。
Okay. Up to 65.53 meters.
どちらのエリアにも進行が予想されます。
Okay, let's see what we got here. We've got Hatagaya on the easy track with Jet Jaguar, or Chujo on the normal track with Mothra, Adult Mothra as the enemy on level area 8. I'm going to go to Mothra Adult with Chujo. We go from Hatagaya back to Chujo. Now, Chujo's disaster level rise rate is the default rate, so we'll see where things go from here. It's possible within the next couple of levels that we will go to disaster level 2, which means there will be more powerful methods used against Godzilla here. Oh, and no warning this time because you get Mothra automatically. Let's just destroy some buildings until Mothra gets Fortunately, you can still fight while doing the data collection, so... Hit Mothra with Atomic Breath for good measure. And at least you get a little damage on the generator too, while Mothra gets it, so there's that.
生体反応低下。
I'm taking out 3 of the 9 patrol cars.
よーく見えるぜゴジラさんよ。
ジェネレーター出力ゼロ。完全に破壊
They
された
actually
模様。
Mothra actually destroyed the generator that time, and I got the evolution factor Mothra cells, so I'm good in that. Took out
敵
one
を倒
of
し
the
て満足してくれれば良いのですが、
generators as
や
well,
はりジ
so
ェネレ
let's
ーターが目的でしょう
keep
ね。
playing. While
第
I'm
8
here,
部隊
movement.
攻撃を開始してください。
データが取れたら引け。
災害レベルを1段階上げよう。
Uh-oh. Hit the edge of the disaster level, so we're now at disaster level 2.
新たな兵器を導入します。
Let's see what new weapons they sent
対応
against
する
us.
攻撃フェーズへ移行してください。
了解。なんて野郎だ。
Oh, so we got fighter jets coming.
政治はそうじゃない。
第3部隊攻撃を開始してください。
こんなやつが地球にいたのかよ。いしたこちがしねえ。
Destruction rate is
第2区画
43%.
に到達。 第4部隊攻撃を開始してください。
宇宙は任せてくれ。
Destruction level 53%. 4 police cars destroyed out of 9. Let's take out Tokyo Tower while we're here.
汗で手が滑りそうだ。すげえ。これがゴジラか。
ゴジラ第5区画に到達。第9部隊攻撃を開始してください。第5部隊攻撃を開始してください。
Got an ad for SH Monster Arts figures. I think there was a movie theater I destroyed that had Godzilla's head on it, which is an actual thing where Toho shows most of their movies. Destruction rate 71%. Got another SH Monster Arts ad here.
第6部隊攻撃を開始してください。
これがゴジラ。 地味な仕事だね。
Let's go over this way because there's another generator over here. Destruction rate 79%. Height now 71.17 meters. Destruction rate 84%. 35%. You can tell this is a Bandai Namco game because of all the SH Monster Arts advertisements. SH Monster Arts, for those unfamiliar, is a line of Bandai action figures in Japan that feature Godzilla and other monster properties, such as Ultraman, for example. Which is coincidental because Ultraman was created by Eiji Tsuburaya, the special effects expert from the original Godzilla. Destruction rate at 97%. A couple more buildings ought to do it. That's the last one. 99%. Find that last. Oh, destruction rate's already at 100%. I've got 5 of 9 patrol cars destroyed, so I gotta find those first. I'm anal retentive like that. Ah, sirens. There's 2 more right over there. Ah, found them. Last one I need. Why take out one when you take out all 3? Now, on to that last generator. Generator destroyed. up to 73.94 meters.
ゴジラの上陸予想地域を計算しています。
Now, there's only one monster for this next route. Area 12 with Chujo as the Prime Minister and King Ghidorah as the rival monster.
エリア内に反応。ゴジラです。こんなところまで侵入を許すとは。
マニュアル通りを
未確認の生体反応を確認。何か来ます。推定到達時間は60秒です。
King Ghidorah will be arriving in 50 seconds, so let's get as much destruction done as
攻
possible
撃を
before
開始
he
してくださ
arrives.
い。
ここは危険だな。
ゴジラ第2区画に到達。怪獣現れました。キングギドラです。
Destroy some buildings until we can get near King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah is 70 meters, so let's
よく見えるぜ、ゴジラ。
ジェネレーター出力低下。キングギドラ生体反応低下。
データ収集が完了した。
ジェネレーター出力ゼロ。完全
at
に
least
破
I
壊
got
された
King
模様。
Ghidorah to destroy that
生きたか。
統治下機能停止
I
し
got
まし
King
た。
Ghidorah to take out that stationary gun. And I got the evolution factor
キング
cells,
ギドラ沈
so
黙しま
King
した。
Ghidorah is down.
敵を倒したゴジラはやはり狙いをジェネレーターに移すので
Let's
しょう
turn
か。
our attention back to destroying more of the city. Destruction rate is only 70%. Oh,
震えてるんだ、俺。
ゴジラ第6区画に到達。統治下機能停止しました。
We're getting close
ゴ
to
ジラ
the
第9区画に到達。
next disaster level.
第
See if I
3部
can
隊
get
攻撃を開始してください。
Super X to come out while I'm
ゴジラ ジェネレーターに接近。
There's another data collection over there. I don't know if I took it, so I'm gonna take this one.
これがゴジラか。地味な仕事だ。
There's the Godzilla head that I told you about. There's an actual Toho, yes, Toho Hotel Gracery with the hotel, the Toho Theater, Toho Cinemas. Destruction rate 92%. Destroyed 3 of 6 police cars.
第4部隊、攻撃を開始してください。
目標捕捉。丸裸にしてやるぜ。
Destruction rate 99%. Let's better talk about the lab. Ah, I see it. Looks like we're close to disaster level 3. There we go. Destruction rate 100%. I just gotta find those police cars. Might as well destroy this generator while I'm over here.
ジェネレーター出力低下。ジェネレーター機能停止。当エリアのジェネレーターは残り1機です。
See a police car over here. Four of 6. Ah.
Godzilla 第5区画に到達。
災害レベルを1段階上げよう。
Ah, there we go.
災害レベル3に設定。フルメタルミサイル使用制限解除。
Oh, the full metal missiles
総
from
員
Godzilla
対応する
2000
攻撃フェーズへ
Millennium.
移行してください。
でかい。でかすぎる。このように攻撃に移れ。私の判断は任意の最大公約数でありたい。
Let's find that one last police car. Ah, I see it. Extra bonus achievement. Now, on last jet. There we go. The last generator is destroyed.
Area.
79.42 meters.
ゴジラはどこへ向かうのでしょう
I'm
か
going to stick with Area 15, which is Chujo on the normal track, with Mecha King Ghidorah as the enemy, because you can see on Area 16, you'd have to deal with both Jet Jaguar and Gigan. So I'm going to stick with Area 15, Mecha King Ghidorah.
Area 内に反応。ゴジラです。私たちはゴジラを止められるのでしょうか。
歴史に名を残す必要などない。
Okay, the extra bonus condition for this level is a level of 100-point theory achieved.
第一部隊攻撃を開始してください。
I highly doubt that that's gonna...
ここ危険なんじゃ。
I highly doubt it now. It's just play for playing sake.
Godzilla 第2区画に到達。第2部隊攻撃を開始してください。
これがゴジラか。よーく見えるぜ、ゴジラ。
到達。正体不明の反応を確認。何か来ます。推定到達時間は60秒です。統治下機能停止しました。開始してください。ゴジラ第4区画に到達。正体不明の反応。姿を現します。メカキングギ
Okay, Mecha King Ghidorah is 70 meters. Let's focus on Mecha King Ghidorah before I go back to doing anything else. Blasting Mecha King Ghidorah back to the little atomic breath. Some more.
第4部隊攻撃を開始してください。
Got him.
沈黙しました。
Mecha King Ghidorah is down.
敵を倒して満足してくれれば良いのです
Now
が、
let's get back to destroying
やは
some
り
buildings.
ジェネレーターが目的でしょうね。
I like, when I do this, I usually like to focus on the enemy monster before going back to doing any destroying, building destroying. In case you're just joining us, this is NeoBlisseyX versus Saturday Night Spectacular. We're playing the God of Destruction mode in Godzilla 2015 by Bandai Namco Entertainment America. I'm NeoBlisseyX, coming to you from the command center of SWR Entertainment in Yuma, Arizona, United States. And I hope you are enjoying this program. I am a huge Godzilla fan. I have all of the Godzilla live-action Godzilla films, with the exception of Godzilla -1 on Blu-ray. So I, like a lot of people, were probably surprised when the Criterion Collection recently announced that Godzilla vs. Biollante from 1989 will be added to the Criterion Collection this March. So I know what I'm going to be getting in July when Barnes & Noble does their your Criterion. For those unfamiliar, Barnes & Noble, a bookstore here in the U.S., has a twice-annual sale where all titles from the prestigious Criterion Collection are 50% off. So in July, when the Criterion sale rolls around, I am definitely going to be getting Godzilla vs. Biollante to go with the Criterion Godzilla set released a few years ago. And if this Godzilla vs. Biollante release is successful, Criterion might see their way through doing more of the Heisei films, maybe even go into the Millennium films. Alright, destruction rate is 92%. Actually there's 2 generators left. So I'm going to go after this one generator over here. Like I said, I had to focus on Mecha King Ghidorah. There's a stationary gun there, so let's take that out first. Like we're almost to Disaster 4. It'll be interesting to see what they bring out for Disaster Level 4. Like I said, I hope to get one of the Super X's to come into play while I'm on this run. Better get back. Don't want to get sapped by that energy field again. Okay, destruction level is at 92%. Gotta go to that last generator. Destruction level 96%. Destruction level 98%. Gotta find that last level. Ah. 99%. Some little something. There we go, 100%. Now, back to that last one. Up to 86.41 meters.
ゴジラの上陸予想地域を計算しています。
Okay, this is going to be interesting. An unknown enemy with Chujo as the Prime Minister.
エリア内に反応。ゴジラです。
マニュアル
7 patrol cars to destroy.
スーパー X 出撃。
Ah, the Super X. That's who I gotta take on here.
第一部隊攻撃を開始してくださ
That's
い。
the enemy, the Super X. Looks like I get my wish.
スーパー X
Super X will arrive in 30 seconds. Now, as a refresher, like I said, the Super X is the aerial battleship that was used against Godzilla in 1984's The Return of Godzilla.
Super X 到着しました。
There it is, Super X. You want to get me from behind there, Super X? Oh, the Super X2 as well? This is a freaking... I don't even want to say what I want to say right now because I'll get myself kicked off the air. Super X2 arrives in 30 seconds.
Super X ゴジラの攻撃を受け損傷。
Got it.
Super X2 到着しました。
Here comes the Super X2 from Godzilla vs. Biollante.
第二部隊攻撃を開始してください。 スーパー X 機能低下。戦況芳しくありません。 スーパー X 大破。
Super X is down, so let's focus on the Super X2. Got
スーパー X2 ゴジラ
Super
の攻撃を
X2
受
damage
け
from
損傷。
Godzilla's attack. Looks like I gotta use other means because Super X2's got that reflecting weapon from Biollante. It doesn't work on the EM. And of course, melee
スーパ
attack.
ー X2 機能低下。戦況芳しくありません。
Super Okay, Super X2 is down. Let's get back to destroying the building. Destruction 44%. 2 patrol cars of 7 destroyed. Destruction rate 55%. Looks like we're on the verge of disaster level 4. It'll be interesting to see what gets brought in this time. Last time they brought in the full metal missiles from Godzilla 2011. Now I remember that one because my dad and I went to see that movie together when it came out in theaters here in the States 25 years ago. Hard to believe it's been that long. 25 flipping years. Ah, here we go. Disaster level 4. Oh, maser tanks. Maser tanks. Now these maser tanks.
マニュアルから逸脱した特段は弱さの表れだ。
Still only destroyed yourself.
データ収集が完了した。撤退する。
Destruction rate 88%. Wow.
Godzilla, generator に接近。
4 of 7 police cars.
ジェネレーター出力低下。
Generator destroyed.
完全に破壊された模様。
生きた心地がしないね。
第4部隊、攻撃を開始してください。
目標捕捉。
統治下、機能停止しました。
Up to 90.5 meters. 90.95 meters. Another police car. That'll be 6 of 7.
Godzilla, 第8区画に到達。統治下、機能停止しました。
Stationary gun destroyed. .96% destruction rate. I'll get that building after I'm done with this generator. Generator destroyed.
当エリアのジェ
One
ネレーター
generator
は残り
remains in
1機
this
で
area.
す。
Destruction rate 96%. 97. There's another couple buildings, I think, so I'm gonna go take care of that. Just gotta find that last police car as well.
くに到達。
震えてるのか俺。
Extra bonus achieved. 100% destruction rate. Now let's get that last generator. Generator destroyed.
全て破壊されました。ゴジラの
Up to 91.87 years.
ゴジラのデータ、これだけ揃っていれば。進行予想区域の住民の避難は完了しています。
Okay, we're going to go into a hard level here against Gigan. Looks to be the Millennium Gigan with Takasu as the Prime Minister. The female from earlier.
覚悟のない者にこの役は務まるはずがありません。
エリア内
Back to
の反応
Yokohama.
ゴジラです。
何か打つ手がある。
ジェネレーター緊急停止シーケンスに入ります。停止完了までにかかる時間は180秒。
Well, I gotta hurry to do this one
G フォー
because
ス総員緊急停止まで時間稼ぎお願いします。5.5 出撃。
oh, Gotengo.
5.5 30秒後に到達します。ジェネレーター出力低下。ジェネレーター1機破壊されました。第4部隊攻撃を開始してください。
これより攻撃に移る。ここは危険だな。
5.5 到着しました。
Oh, this is the Gotengo from Godzilla Final Wars.
ジェネレーター2機破壊されました。予想を上回る速さでジェネレーターを破壊。第5部隊攻撃を開始してください。そんな緊急停止まで妨げられてしまうなんて。
Now I gotta find that Gotengo and go get them.
正体不明の反応を確認。何か来ます。推定到達時間は
This is where Gigan comes in, and I have to deal with Gigan and the Katengo. Is great. There we go, Gigan took out that last bit.
よく見えるぜゴジラ
低下。沈黙しました。ゴジラはなおも健在。
About ready to tap out because I can't get close enough to get this thing. Oh, there we go. Gotta get it with a good shot of my atomic breath. Gotta get close enough without getting hit to hit it at point blank range if I have to. Damn it! Gotta get close enough to the damn thing without getting killed myself.
経過。戦況芳しくありません。
Got it!
大破。
About damn time. That Gatango fight, damn! Almost 10 minutes.
侵攻予想区域の住民の避難は完了しています。
Here we go, Super Mecha Godzilla.
Super スーパーメジェネレーター緊急停止シーケンスに入ります。停止完了までにかかる時間は180秒。スーパーメカゴジラ出撃。スーパーメカゴジラ30秒後に到達します。ゴジラジェネレーターに接近。第一部隊攻撃を開始してください。ジェネレーター出力低下。スーパーメカゴジラ到着しました。ジェネレーター1機破壊されました。第2部隊攻撃を開始してください。
よーく見えるぜゴジラさんよ。
第3部隊攻撃を開始してください。
目標捕捉。
緊急停止間に合いません。
災害レベルを1段階引き上げます。
最大レベル5に設定。カトニウム弾使用制限解除。熱性エネルギーの上昇を一定時間止める効果があります。総員対応する攻撃フェーズへ移行してください。
これより攻撃に移る。これより攻撃に移る。
全ての責任はこの私が取ります。
スーパー X2 出撃。
Oh, you've got the Super X2 as well?
スーパー X2 30秒後に到達します。第4部隊攻撃を開始してください。
なんて野郎だ。
スーパー X2 到着しました。
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The Super X2 as well?
スーパーメカゴジラゴジラの攻撃を受け損傷。
I'm about ready to tap out. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, wish I didn't have to do that, but I had to tap out. That was a cluster and a half, seeing not only Super Mecha Godzilla, but the damn Super X2. That was effing enough. Right there. I fucking give up. I'm not usually one to give up on stuff like this, but I have to. That was bullcrap right there. With that being said, I'm NeoBlisseyX versus signing off for the NeoBlisseyX versus Saturday Night Spectacular. Take care and live long and prosper. Damn, that battle was hard.